Hello, everybody. Happy full moon in Pisces. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Just gonna wait for people to pop in, see if anybody's around. I haven't done one of these in a really long time, it feels like. So we'll see. Probably won't be for too long, but you know what? The full moon was just kind of inspiring me to hop on and do some readings for you guys, tap into the energy, and yeah, and just see if anybody was interested in some readings. So in the meantime, I kind of just feel guided to, and hopefully my mic is working. I just kind of feel guided to share some messages. In the meantime, see what kind of energy comes up for the full moon. But I am going to be doing free readings for anybody who just wants a general reading. Hello, hello. Welcome, AZN travelers. Yeah, so just kind of general. Hey, Rachel. Hi, Alyssa. Hello. Anybody who wants just a general reading, I'll be doing those for free. If you have a more specific question, I'm doing great. I'm doing very well. Thank you. How are you guys? How's everybody feeling with the full moon? Usually I feel just kind of charged up. I know it has been a long time since I went live. Been having some other fun projects that have just been keeping me busy, but hi, Sandra. Welcome. Just shuffling. And hi, Brianna. Yay. So for free readings, I'm just going to be doing, just so I can get to as many people as possible, I'm just going to be doing like a general reading for the free ones. We're going to try it out. And then I'm going to do anybody who wants a specific question answered will be kind of the $10 for that gorgeous moon tonight. Yes. Oh, very cool. They got a moon festival. That's so neat. Yeah, the energy of the full moon today has just been, it has me on like a really good high vibration. Also, it's just kind of that psychic energy is just charged up. So just feeling really aligned and energized. So hopefully you guys are feeling that too. I have cards kind of popping out here too. So anybody who wants a general reading, I can do those for free. If you want a specific question answered, I will be accepting the $10 for that, just so I can get to as many as possible. Interesting. Yeah, we already have, I'm just pulling energy, general energy for everybody. Cool. Okay, Brianna. All right, you're first. And actually, let me pull up a list because I didn't even do that. It's been so long, I forgot what I needed. Because I'm sure we're going to have some people. Okay. Thanks so much. Yep, awesome. I will get to you as well. Yay! I'm so glad you're feeling good too. Okay, I'm just putting you guys on a list so I don't forget anybody. Okay, cool. So yeah, so already just kind of the energy I'm feeling for the night. We have Six of Swords, we have Three of Pentacles. Those energies, those cards have actually been coming up a lot. And then we have Seven of Wands as well in reversed. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles. This is really a transitional energy for sure. What I'm already feeling for everybody. General reading. Yay! Thank you so much, Skylar. Welcome. Thanks for hopping on. It's good to be back. I just really felt like I needed to come on, be live, chat with you guys. So thanks for joining me. Awesome. Yeah, so with the Six of Swords, like I always just generally feel this journeying away energy, also kind of being along for the ride rather than this type of effort that you may be forcing into things. So, oh, thank you, Rachel. Thanks so much. Thank you very much for the super chat. Awesome. Good to see you again, Rachel. And then Sandra. Okay. We'll do you next. And then anybody who has paid will get kind of jump to the top of the line, just because I don't want to run out of time for those people who have paid for their readings. So thanks to everybody for your patience. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, so I feel like just in general for everybody kind of watching, the energy for the full moon is going to be this: don't try to fight it. Don't try to push anything right now energetically. That's just what I'm sensing. It's really about going along for the ride and allowing the compliments to come in, and not just compliments, but like the admiration, the note, being like put on a pedestal or being revered. I'm hearing too, for what you've already been doing that just comes naturally to you. So this energy is, to me, less of like a push and really fight through it, to shifting our energy to more like going with the flow. And that's very water energy, very Pisces energy. So I really love that. I think that's a message that I need to remind myself too, is like allow the universe to guide you. And also it may have its twists and turns, but if you just kind of go with the flow right now, I feel like the universe is finally kind of coming in and being a helpful friend to all of us to kind of make things happen without this kind of push energy that we've been maybe going through, maybe having that kind of more forcing things to happen, which is important for sometimes action and motivation is really needed. This energy of the full moon is kind of giving me that, like, things may have been strange up until this point. In other words, not unexpected. And I think right now going with the unexpected is going to be the vibe for tonight. So Rachel, let's do your personal readings for messages that your guides have for you. And we'll get back to the free list. Again, if you have a specific question, I will address those for the super chat for $10, which I just have it. I think it's tagged at the top in case anybody's wondering. So awesome. And while everybody's waiting, if you don't mind giving the video a big thumbs up, that really helps out and just shares the live with more people. So. Okay. Let's see. For Rachel, I'm just getting your energy, just shifting course right now. The energy of the deck. Okay. Let's see what messages do Rachel's guides have for her currently. Did any of you guys have any full moon rituals, anything planned for tonight? I guess it also depends on the full moons in your area, but oh, thanks. This is let me see. I know it's a mermaid deck. It's Mermaid Tarot. I really do love this deck. It's really easy to, or it's just like really good shuffling this deck too, which is kind of a big factor in ones that I tend to grab often. But yeah, this one is a Mermaid Tarot. Okay. Getting some messages for you, Rachel. Just do a second. Probably pull about 3 cards for everybody for the individual readings. Yeah, all the images are really beautiful in this one. I totally agree. The artist is just really talented. Okay. One more for Rachel for messages from her guides. Okay. And you got two more actually came out. Okay, so I'm going to show you your cards. We have Death card. And you may be familiar, but this does not mean actual death. This is a strong energy, powerful messages, but not death. Typically, we're getting a new beginning from this transformation. Sorry, Ace of Pentacles is in reverse is when it fell out. We have Ace of Wands, though, right side up, ready to go. And we have the Eight of Swords coming through for you in reverse. So this time of waiting, this time of feeling, really feeling off, maybe at work, maybe in your day-to-day life. That's what I'm sensing with the Ace of Pentacles, really in the functionality of things. Feeling possibly up until kind of this shift in energy now that I'm seeing, feeling like there's no clear course of action and there's no clear path opening up, despite maybe even feeling like you've been pushing, like you're putting the effort in, or things have even maybe become a little routine for you, a little mundane, in that you are kind of doing the work, getting things done, but feeling stuck. This is really the energy of feeling stuck for a while, and even mentally, especially just feeling as though there's not a clear path. Now, this is because something had to end. Something had to change. You may even already know what is over, kind of energetically, maybe even a job, a position, or something like that. It could be just because I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles is kind of in reverse, is kind of saying it's kind of something that's coming to its natural conclusion. But this was the powerful change that you needed in order to shift into the Ace of Wands. Now, this is the new energy that is actually coming through, which is going to give you this creative inspiration and insight of what needs to be done next. And it's also may even be like, I'm almost getting a little nervous excitement is kind of what I'm feeling from this energy. But I feel like it's kind of a go with it, especially, like even after I'm kind of hearing the same thing from the reading I felt generally for the group is, and Theana Jordan, thank you so much. I will put you on the list. Thank you for requesting a reading. So just so you know, I did see your post, and welcome. All right. So yeah, for Rachel, I feel this nervous excitement about. That's what I keep hearing with the Ace of Wands. Is there's this like new energy, this new passion for something, but it's very brand new still. So if you are still kind of, and this is the shift here really happening for you, is this Death card energy is kind of letting go or feeling as though something's just coming to an end. It's going to be over, but that is letting in this new excitement. I think too, it's going to gain in momentum. So the stuck feeling before you're going to basically, okay. Sorry, it's just me here. So I'm just going to remove some comments. I may take a break from time to time. You guys know what's up. So yeah, this is what I'm feeling for you, Rachel. I think it is brand new, but it's going to be exciting. So go with it. And also trust that feeling of being kind of stuck. So you can see even in this card, Eight of Swords really is that feeling of being kind of surrounded. It doesn't seem like there's a way out, but it's been there the whole time. It's just now making itself known to you. So, hi, yes, there is a list. So I can definitely put you on the list for a general reading. And I'm just making my way through general readings for free readings. But if you have a very specific question that you want me to address, then, or if you want to just hop to the head of the line or the top of the list, then you can do that by using Super Chats for the $10. And that same for Universal Royalty. I can pop you on the list now. So I'm going to take a second. So I hope those messages were helpful to you, Rachel. I think the clarity is coming. Okay, thank you. Yeah, the clarity is kind of coming for you. It's opening up. And I think that aces are always just a good sign for when you're ready for like a change. Maybe you've just been like in a certain energy for a while. Aces are always a really good sign that you're shifting out of it. Now, I do feel too with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm hearing, keep in mind that there may not be a clear action, but the flow is happening. So I would say just stay in the energy of that fire energy. So that's really feeling a new passion for something or getting excited. If you feel that excitement energy, stay in that energy, because the action's going to follow, but the actual physical action is just not there yet, and that's okay. It's just the energy is just not there yet, but it kind of happens in a process. It kind of happens in a divine timing sense. So I just feel that that's going to be kind of the next energy that you start to feel coming in. So you're very welcome. Awesome. That's exciting. And so, yeah, let's go back to the list for Brianna, who had requested for the general reading. You're very welcome. Universal Royalty, I did put you on the list, so you're all set. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I know sometimes there's this like, we want to like be able to kind of move forward, but we can't. It's just like, it's all about timing sometimes. You know, it's not about whether or not we have, we're not taking action. It's just that it's not the time to take action. Ooh, Death wants to fly out again. This is a big time of endings, it's saying, for everybody, really, I think. And also with the full moon, we're ending a cycle, you know. Yeah, I'm doing my best to block anybody, but okay. All right, Brianna, hopefully you're still here. Okay. Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Good to see you. And sure, I will put you on the list. Awesome. Okay. So we'll see what energy comes up for you, Brianna. And well, yeah, this may not be one of my longer readings, but I'm going to try to get to as many people as possible. So this does take some time to kind of like shift the energy of the deck between people. I don't know if you guys, anybody read tarot cards themselves, finds that it's kind of like you have to shift the energy over with the deck. And Sade Finch, welcome. So I'm going to put you on the list too. Okay. Perfect. So let's pull some cards for Brianna. Ooh, okay. I already got a couple cards coming out and two more. Well, I'm going to shuffle those again because that was a lot. If you guys don't mind giving the video a thumbs up, really appreciate that. Thank you, Laura, so much. And I see your question. Okay, so you'll be next, Laura. Would it be a good time for me to open a home business? Okay, let me put you next. Okay, great. So Brianna, for your energy, there's we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You can see that image. We have the Queen of Wands also in reverse. Really feel like you are just like bubbling up with creative energy here. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So generally what I'm sensing is that there's something that is needing for you to I'm getting this like sense of like I really need to get this out. Like that energy feeling. So I don't know if you've been feeling this way, but there's this passion, or there's just like this energy, maybe even some anger too, because it's almost like you're done mourning, like you're done wallowing or something like that. I don't know if that's the right word, but you're almost feeling as though you want to kind of get out there and like be yourself and express yourself in a way. Maybe this is in a creative way. Maybe this is simply just like in a doing something that you love and getting into your passions. I feel as though it's like now is the time to really go out there and do this, because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Wands. And she is just full of creative, fiery energy, and she is just wanting to express that. But she's almost being kind of delayed. And I think there may be a transition here of maybe even mourning, feeling it like you are in your emotional body, feeling like you're releasing the emotions, getting through those emotions, but it's like you're done with that. I don't know if there's like this, yeah, it's just this feeling of like, I'm so over that. Like I'm so done with that. I'm shifting out of that. And I think that you may kind of, hi Robin, happy birthday. So awesome. So yeah, I feel like that you maybe kind of also may go in and out of that energy of feeling in your emotional body and going through your feelings and releasing them about this situation. Like it could even be a very specific, either a person, a past relationship, a scenario, whatever it may be. But the universe sees this potential, and it wants to kind of encourage you to express that. And even also, I feel like if there's anxiety to kind of that goes along with this, it may mean that there needs to be kind of an upkeep there to continue to release that anxiety, to continue to kind of ground it. Because it's actually even, I'm getting the sense that if there is any anxiety kind of in your body, or that like tension, like I feel like a charged energy for you, then grounding may be helpful. And I almost feel as though it's not so much that there's anything wrong or that you aren't able to release that. Like it's almost as though there's just so much of it that there needs to be some kind of creative expression to get that out. And I think that will be really healing, is that there's just this like excess of energy needing to be expressed. So I hope that's helpful. Hi, Robin. Sure. I could definitely add you to the list for general reading. I have my tarot cards in hand. I was going to shuffle. Awesome. Oh, fun. Yeah, today just feels like a charged energy in general, but I feel like you're very welcome. I hope that's helpful. If you're waiting for this energy to come in, also the delay here is just simply, again, like a timing thing. It's beneath the surface, though, kind of cooking. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like the healing is going to come. The healing is going to come from this hidden drive that's picking up for you. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's helpful. Thanks, Brianna, so much. Awesome. So yeah, so we'll go to Laura. And Laura's asking, would it be a good time for me to open a home-based business? Okay, let's see what energy the cards have. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me again for these readings. Happy full moon. Is anybody a Pisces in the group? I'm assuming this moon has been also very emotional leading up to it for many of us, especially maybe even the water signs, feeling that watery energy. But as I saw before, the Death card wants to come out a lot. So this is a big kind of shift in energy for us in general. So let's see if this is a good time for Laura's business. So we're going to see what energy is surrounding starting the business in general right now. Okay. Not yet. Excuse me. And I will show you these cards in just a second. Just going to get all the messages out. Did everybody have a good weekend? It's already Monday again. and Judgment. Okay. Yay! Oh, feel free, Robin, to share some of the cards that you're getting for the energy if you want to. I know sometimes a reading can be personal, but hi, Sandra. Yes, yes, had a nice weekend. It's good. Saw some family for a little bit. Glad to be back home. Okay. And also, ooh, maybe even Sandra feeling like the emotional energy, not sure. But it feels very healing. Like today just feels really upbeat for my energy. I know probably the energy of the full moon can hit me differently each time, but sometimes it's a good one. Sometimes it's just an intense one, but thank you so much. I just got a super chat from Sade. I hope I'm pronouncing. Let me know if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. But really appreciate that. So you will be after Laura's reading. And perfect. Okay. So Laura, we're looking into really starting the home business, and this feels really big. I mean, this feels like a really big passion for you. This feels like a really big, almost like a soul path energy I'm seeing for you. So we have Seven of Pentacles. The Pentacles energy in the Seven is typically this kind of growth period, and I feel like Pentacles in general are bringing in a lot of abundance, bringing in a lot of productivity and physical results. And welcome, Anastasia. These are free readings. I have a list for free readings that I'm doing just the general readings, but in all honesty, I only have so much time to do one for everybody. And we already have somewhat of a long list. So you're welcome to kind of hang out with us and see, or anybody who does pay the $10 can kind of jump to the top of the list and be kind of next. So hopefully that makes sense. And the Pisces. Yay, Pisces. And yes, you're pronouncing it close enough. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry, so sorry. Doing my best, but hopefully glad I'm getting it close. But yeah, so for Laura, I am seeing we have Seven of Pentacles. As I said, we have Judgment. Judgment is beautiful energy. We have the Fool, also really nice energy for this brand new. I also see the High Priestess in reverse. So this is giving me energy of really kind of opportunity to connect even at a deeper level with what you're doing. And I feel what I'm hearing from this card is that there's even more lessons in store for you at a deeper spiritual level too, as you kind of embark on this new energy. I see as though there's already somewhat of an establishment that is growing. Like I feel with the Seven of Pentacles that this is kind of seeds that have already been planted that are still revealing themselves as you go. So there's a potential that even although any work that you've kind of put in into it already is building, is growing, is only going to kind of build on itself. And then I'm just seeing with Judgment that and Fool, there's almost this feeling of freedom that I get from these cards, especially with Judgment, is just kind of reaching a new level of just release and freedom, and like almost as though even though this is very new for you with the Fool, this is the 0 card of the tarot, so it's typically the first card in the tarot deck. So it's very much a new beginning. And with the Fool, it's more of a energy of you may not know what's to come, or there's a lot of unknown in this journey that you're stepping onto, but there's also so much potential. And typically my cards or how I read my cards is the Fool is kind of letting you know this is a time to be open and be okay with the unknown versus trying to force something or worry about something. So I really do feel, I mean, this all this energy hopefully will help you kind of make your own judgment call. I think that the cards are saying that now is a time when your energy is open, when it is kind of the potential is there. And I feel with the High Priestess, there's there's almost what I'm hearing is there's an intuitive guidance that's already telling you to do this, maybe. And you may be doubting it. The High Priestess, she is your connection to your guides, is your connection to your higher intuitive self. So it's important to really listen and take some time to tap into that, because only she can really give you your inner truth. But hopefully this is kind of confirming for you something that you've already felt. It's just really opening up to the possibilities, opening up to the unknown, and finding that way to kind of release. That's what judgment is, really, be like release. Saying it's time to start. Ooh, yeah. That's where I feel like the High Priestess is saying, don't ignore that inner voice. She's that higher intuitive self that connects us to our divine self, that connects us and allows us to ground that into reality. So I really feel like, again, with all three, these are all three major arcana cards, and the Pentacles just very practically saying, like, this is the start of building. I mean, this is a couple with pregnancy kind of vibes to it, but that's also the fertility of the earth, of growing. A lot of times too, this card shows up as kind of a figure growing their like growing a vegetable or something, like as the Pentacles. I don't know if you guys know, but know what I'm talking about. But like growing it as a vine up out of the ground and watching the results of that hard work. So I feel like this is just the beginning here, and it's really about overcoming that inner blockage, you know. But yeah, hopefully that helps. Really good energy. Really good vibes for that new beginning for you. And I think like the Fool is kind of like this energy of like the sky's the limit for you. So awesome, Laura. Thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. Welcome, Ashley. I will put you on the list. Great. Makes sense. Okay. Yay. You're very welcome. Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah. That's very good. A lot of good imagery for the pregnancy as well. Oh, I love that for you. So cool. Okay. So I will add Ashley to the list. And next we're going to do today. Okay. Perfect. And that is that pregnancy for this year. Okay. Mindset coaching. Okay, I'll try to do both questions as quickly as possible. So let's do the first question, pregnancy for this year. We'll see. We'll just pull a couple cards for that, and then a couple cards for mindset. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. And I hope everyone's having good full moon. The energy will last. I feel like the energy lasts pretty long after the full moon too. So maybe a few days, maybe more, depending. But all right. The Empress, the Star, Three of Cups, everything is fine. Some healing, Ace of Cups. Love that. Sun fell out. Oh, all great cards. Queen of Cups. Wow. Yeah, that sounds really awesome. Thanks, Robin, for sharing that. It does sound really empowering, emotionally empowering too, and healing. So cool. Okay. Let's see. Oh, so I guess I'll just throw it out to you guys. I was thinking of doing some more like Halloween. Last year I did 31 days of Halloween for the month of October. I'm not sure I'll be able to have time to do that, but would you guys be interested in like Halloween, spooky fall themed videos again for the month of October? Just because, I mean, like, I love that stuff, but just curious if you guys are interested in that. You can also check out the ones I did last year in my 31 Days of Halloween playlist, which was really fun. But I was like kind of tossing around. I don't have too much time before September, before September's over, because October's right around the corner. But just curious if you guys are into that kind of stuff too. All right, here we go. Let's do ready to cool. Thanks, Robin. And beloved, awesome. Thank you. I am doing general readings. If you have a specific question, then I'm just asking for donations of $10. So I can do a general reading for you. I'll put you on that list. And then, yeah, let me know if you'd prefer a more specific question being answered. Yay! Cool, Lisa, thanks for sharing. And Laura too. Okay, cool. Oh, you loved them. Thank you so much. They were really fun. It was really fun, like doing a whole themed month. So if you have any ideas too, I'm so open to any like Halloween themed readings. So feel free to throw them out there. Okay. We are getting for today. Let's see. Gonna pick a couple more cards for you, and then we'll see if we have anyone to come out. Okay. Okay. Tower. 10 of Cups. Okay. Sorry, I kept just realizing I'm talking to myself over here, looking at the cards. Linking videos. Yay, thank you. General is fine. Okay, great. Thanks for your love. Okay. Before I get into the cards, what I am hearing for you, and this is today's reading. So beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Robin. Yeah, that's so exciting. So we have the Ace of Pentacles for you. It's the energy coming in currently. I'm seeing, though, we have eight of Cups. I'll show them in reverse too, in reverse. 4 of Swords. There's the 10 of Cups and the Tower in reverse as well. I am really sensing, this is what I'm hearing for you, is that pregnancy I'm not seeing for this year. That's just currently energy changes. And also this is the current energy for where we are right now. And the cards are really telling me that I see why your purpose is mindset coaching. And what I'm getting is that you yourself have learned to really conquer or overcome a lot of your own challenges that you've faced in life. And what I'm hearing is that you can really bring a lot of that experience, that healing energy as well. I'm feeling for you, you can really empathize with others. So because you can empathize from personal experience, from turmoil that you've had to pick up pieces, restart over, rebuild, especially your healing energy here. You have 10 of Cups, you have 8 of Cups. I feel you yourself are facing healing energy, are facing it and taking rest, mentally resting as you need to really go inward and face these different energies that you're experiencing. And I feel like you yourself know the importance of mindset and know the powerful shift, the powerful effect that mindset coaching can have because of your own personal experience. And I feel with the Ace of Pentacles that this is really a beginning for you of building a business or building abundance in that area. I think you are going to use, I can only say from this reading, this general, this reading right now from the current energy, that you're going to be using the rest of this year almost to, which is not very long, but which surprisingly, we're almost into 2022, but to actually rebuild something that's really strong, really powerful in a business and a career almost, but from a place of emotional healing and rebuilding. I keep saying that's for some reason that energy keeps coming up, especially because the Tower is in reverse. I feel like you are already kind of rebuilding from a place of even loss, which hopefully, I'm just kind of sending healing energy right now already just from saying that, but rebuilding, putting the pieces together and finding an even more deeper empathy, because that's what really happens when we go through those deep challenges or when we overcome these things, is we're able to then put ourselves in other people's shoes and empathize and understand that everybody's kind of going through something difficult, so we can be at their level to help them at an even more powerful extent. So this is kind of all, I hope these messages are making any sense, but like it's all kind of coming together for me and saying that this is a time where you're going to actually be able to help other people. I think it's important to take a little rest too in the meantime, because we have the Four of Swords. This is kind of maybe even just needing a time to recoup, so that, can't be rushed, but I feel like you're kind of coming to the end of this healing process. And on the other side of it is this really prosperous opportunity to begin again and to build something really great. So I hope that is helpful to you. I hope those messages make sense. And I hope it kind of helps guide you towards doing something that you have a passion for, because I think that you're already and even a purpose for, a divine purpose for. So thank you so much. And then was this yep. Okay. So I think that's everybody who, so AZN Traveler, that's going to be the next general reading. Thanks for hanging out and waiting. About law. I don't remember. I don't think I did. Is that a new career path you're maybe looking into? Okay, AZN Traveler, we're going to do your general reading. I mean, honestly, with the Ace of Pentacles, it seems career-based for the end of the year energy for you today. So I think that's going to be kind of the focus. But Pentacles in general is regrounding, recouping, rebuilding. So hopefully, just kind of like where everything's going. And that may be why I kept saying rebuilding too, is just because of that strong earth energy. So, all right. AZN Traveler, let's do your general reading next. Oh, not wanting to do it. So yeah, that mindset coaching. Pentacles. Okay. Sorry, I'm already, sometimes I'm out of it because I'm listening. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Yeah, that may be, today, that may be why the Tower energy did come up for you. Because like I said, picking up the pieces is when something's ended. Hello. Yep, I got your cards here. AZN Traveler. And when something kind of falls apart and we have to kind of rebuild from that, that's when kind of the Tower energy shows up to say that if it fell apart, it probably was not, did not have a strong foundation to begin with. So it was necessary to fall apart so that you could then rebuild in a way that feels right for you, that feels more aligned with what feels authentic to you. So okay, and we have one more card I'm going to pull for you. Traveler. Okay, let's see. other messages? Okay. Oh, okay. We're getting interesting. Okay. Similar energy. The Seven of Wands wants to show up almost for like everybody here. This one just popped out last minute. Seven of Wands. I'm seeing there's a Queen of Pentacles involved here. In reverse, there's the Queen of Swords. I'm seeing that this may be kind of a conflict or a misunderstanding. Oh, great. I'm so glad that makes sense. Misunderstanding here with somebody. So I feel as though the cards are wanting me to kind of say that you may be kind of frustrated or almost, kind of feeling jaded by having to work with somebody who just doesn't see eye to eye, or it's almost like you try to communicate to them, but they throw it back at you, or somehow like the relationship is constantly like roadblocked almost by misunderstanding, by disagreement. Communication is just not functioning. So this may be between two people. There's a lot of feminine energy here, maybe older women, just women older than you, or like it could be a mother figure, may not be, could just be kind of somebody, maybe it's between you and this other person. Maybe there's two people kind of in this conflict. But I feel that there's almost this feeling like I'm just going to give up trying to even convince them, or just going to give up even trying to like make them see or understand where I'm coming from, because it just kind of ends in conflict. And I am seeing with the Seven of Wands that there's kind of in reverse, there's kind of this kind of like recommendation here that the person right now, maybe even just the approach that's been taken, it's kind of saying like take a step back, rather than trying to force it at this point. I just feel like the energy here is your energy is getting drained, with the Four of Cups. There's gonna be a solution. See, she has in the image, he's just, over it. He's just exhausted, shipwreck almost, on the shore. And there's this opportunity, there's this peace offering, even whether that's from the universe or from somebody else, to kind of make this, to kind of start healing this and to find the resolution or the way out. But it almost seems like right now, I feel like with the Seven of Cups, it's not a good time to like push it either with this person or with the situation in general. This may be a coworker. This could just be somebody kind of who you may even have to deal with on a regular basis or work alongside or face, But at this point, it's like the timing is just not right to approach that person or to try to like resolve it. I feel like it's let this come to you. Like, let the solution either come to you, let this person come to you when they're ready, or conserve your energy is what I'm hearing too. So usually with the Seven of Wands, this is a card of like overcoming it and pushing through it and like making it happen, keep going kind of an energy. But since it's in reverse, it's almost like this is not the time yet to kind of push through this. It's the time to conserve your energy and wait for kind of the answer. Be open to the answer, be open to that energy coming through with the Four of Cups, because we don't want to like close ourselves off just because we're kind of expecting the worst from this person or from the situation already. But thank you to Margarita 127. I will definitely get to your question next. Appreciate that so much. So that's what I'm kind of seeing. This Four of Cups card is one where we can get into our own emotions. We can kind of get into a funk, I guess, with that energy. But the message here is to kind of conserve and allow the answers to come to you. So I hope that is helpful. Again, this could be a person. Sometimes this is just the energies of a situation where we're kind of closed off to a resolution in general. So that feminine energy being in reverse is the closed off. So the opposite would then be opening ourselves up to the information coming in, because it's just waiting for us. Ooh, and I just saw that we have 11 people in the group and 11 likes, so it's coming up as 1111 to me, so that's pretty awesome. Cool. That's awesome confirmation. Okay, Illusionary Frost, thank you so much for posting your question. I am just doing general readings for free, and then if you have a specific question, so I could do a general reading for you, but if you had your specific question, I'm just taking donations for those for just $10. So if that's what you want to do. Otherwise, I'm just going to put you on the general reading list, and we're going to get to the next one. Okay. And the next free reading on the list for general readings is Skylar Pierce. And then otherwise, I am going to do the paid readings first. They kind of just get bumped to the top of the line, just to make sure that I get to everybody. So I may not get to all the free readings just because there's a long list, but yay. Okay, very good. All right, so you're doing exactly what you need to do. Awesome. You're very welcome. Yay. Okay. So the Margarita, we're going to see if we have any pregnancy energy right now currently surrounding you for this year. We'll see what the cards say. Okay. So, okay, you have a lot of cards coming out. I really just want to confirm these because there's just been so much energy. Oh, wow. Okay. I feel like this is a lot of combined energy here. I'm taking from everybody that I've been reading. I'm just going to grab a new deck for you to do a refresh and let those rest a bit. And, you know, the right cards will come out again when they need to. Okay. Thanks for everybody's patience. It's just kind of fun to be on here, hanging out with you guys, shuffling cards, offering some guidance. Hopefully that's helpful and healing. Hi, Ashley. Yep, I think I put you on the list. I think you are. Yep, you're on here. So no worries. Okay. Anything for any final cards for the Margarita? One card? Yeah. Okay, one last card. Okay, interesting. Yep, so I will show you these cards first. Just take a drink. One thing about lives is I can't edit out every time I take a sip of water. So, okay. We have Page of Cups. We have Two of Swords. The Devil in reverse. And then King of Swords. So this is, we're going to see what the messages are here because this isn't glaring to me as definite pregnancy currently in the energy. Again, I always say that doesn't mean that it's a definite either way because energy change. There's changes and shifts, and sometimes even messages that I provide may help shift the energy for any kind of reading. So, or any tarot reader, you know, whatever messages could help to lead to what you want to manifest. So anyway, things can change, and that's why I always like to preface that. Okay, so Page of Cups. I'm feeling with the Page of Cups is spirit baby energy. So I feel like there's this spirit baby on the other side, you know, wanting to come through for you. I'm not seeing this is, and if this is kind of the year, and I'm not seeing it being a definite for the rest of this year. But I am seeing there's this Two of Swords. There's being caught between decisions or mentally caught between, I don't know why I want to say the past and the future, or being in between committing to something. Because I kind of got a lot all at once when I saw this card right now, is that she's almost, because I'm seeing in her mind, she's in between two swords. She's in between two decisions, or again, two ways of thinking or two directions. I feel like there's some of it is in the past, holding you back from the future, or holding you back from a drive forward, like a momentum. That's what I'm trying to say. So with the Devil in reverse, though, this is what's being resolved currently. I feel like this energy, so the Devil can bring us to places within ourselves where we are needing to face certain aspects of ourselves that we're almost holding ourselves back. And it's just kind of a natural spiritual journey. It's just the things that we're holding are holding us back, whether it's from a past life, which is kind of interesting. That's really, because I was talking about the past. Lessons from a past life, lessons from past experiences, things that we've learned, old patterns, old thought patterns. I feel like this is something that you are moving through, that you're working through, you're releasing this and resolving this. And this is actually somehow related to pregnancy. I feel like this may be even related to just kind of working through something before kind of letting in this manifestation. This is in reverse. So, and I'm also kind of, as a final card, we have the King of Swords, which is very clear, very, clear focus and direction, communication of this. The air energy in this card is masculine. So it's going for that and being fully firmly in that energy. Because if you see, we have the Two of Swords and then we have the King of Swords. So this is the energy of the Two of Swords. This is that energy, completely committed and focused and 100% going for it. And I'm not saying that that's even that you're not committed to pregnancy at all. That's just because I don't think that's what it is. I think it's more so there is something dividing you, and for whatever reason, the cards are wanting you to know, as it relates to your question, they're wanting you to know that you are shifting into knowing it with surety, knowing gaining the answers, breaking free of an old pattern or breaking free of some kind of limitation, and being able to kind of move straight ahead. Now that may mean, even that the path for this baby to come in for you is being opened up. And it's partially finding the answers that are needed to then give you a clear set of answers of what you need to do next. And that's kind of like where I'm heading with this. I think there's almost like two folds, because sometimes there's an inner direction that has to happen, or an inner healing or inner correction that has to happen in order for the external information to be shown to us, to come in for us. Hopefully that makes sense. I always find that the as above, so below. So, whatever we're working on at a higher level within is then going to show up for us in the external. So I think those answers are showing up for you. And that's really what this year is about. So if that shows up for you sooner, then again, it could mean, it could mean that you have the next step, or you have the direction that you need to go in for this to make it happen within this year. So everything in divine timing, I do sense that, and I feel that. So I hope those messages are helpful. I also, this blockage of the Two of Swords, I don't even have any, I don't even feel like I need to give any advice for that as far as the cards go, because you're already doing it. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy that you find them helpful. That's so awesome. I think I'm going to, let's see. A lot of people requesting, Rosanna, thank you so much. I am doing just general readings for as far as free readings go. I actually have to leave in a little bit too. So let me do, you know what I'm gonna do is, this is why I love coming on here, because you guys are it's so much fun, like just hanging out with you and being able to connect with you guys. Because I know, I'm sure you've seen like pick a card readings, but it's totally different when it's live and I get to like literally like see you guys chatting and stuff. So, okay, I'm going to do, I think I'm only going to have time for one more reading. And the next person on the list was Skylar. So if Skylar is here, I'm going to do her general reading, and then I will hopefully be back soon. I know I take a while for each person, but I honestly, I don't think I could do them any faster without sacrificing the accuracy of them. So hopefully you guys understand. If you guys want a one-on-one reading with me, just in case anybody really just wants just a one-on-one with me, I have a link on my website, celestesimone.com, which I'm pretty sure is in the description box. If you would like to kind of schedule a one-on-one personalized reading it's an hour-long reading is what I've been doing. So, hi, Skylar. Oh my gosh, you must have heard me intuitively. So I was going to do your reading last on the live. So if you're here, then perfect. I literally just was like, I wonder if Skylar's still here. So you are here for a reading. It was meant to be, Skylar. So let's do your reading. Their general energy for everybody. Hello, I'm doing just one last reading because I literally ran out of time. Robin, I'm so sorry. Okay, Knight of Wands. We have Skylar last and Rebirth Day. Oh, I know. I wish I could do reading for everybody. Just the time goes by so quickly. And then I run out of energy too, but mostly it's just that I can't stay on for very long. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. And yeah, okay, one more card first, Skylar. One more card. I am just amazed, like Seven of Wands is showing up constantly in reverse. Now this is from the other deck, so it doesn't look the same, but it's the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like it showed up almost for every reading. So I think that's just a general message for all of us. So also, I did at the beginning of this reading, I did pull some cards for the group. So if you wanted to have a generalized reading too, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I am going to be doing a will you get pregnant in October? I am going to do a reading like that, pregnancy for October, and also just general messages in a separate reading for October as well. So if you're interested in those types of readings and you want to check that out, don't forget to subscribe. And also if you like these lives, because I will be doing these lives again. But okay. Skylar, I feel like this energy was needs to come through. So we have Knight of Wands. We have the Tower. Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, yes. Yes, I see you guys. I know. Pet Boca. I'm 19 years old. I'm so sorry. Goodness. I know I'm just catching up on your comments too. Oh man. Yeah. So sorry, you guys. That just, breaks my heart. He does all. Yeah, as I mentioned, I'll be doing, I know you guys, typically the pregnancy readings really are helpful to a lot of people. So I've been trying to be on top of those too for each month. But yeah, so healing energy to all you guys. Magic baby dust. I love that. That's so sweet. All right. And then last card for you, Skylar, was the Queen of Pentacles. Really, I see with the Queen of Pentacles a need to really protect your body, protect your health during this time. I think that with the Tower energy, things are getting stirred up again. The Tower, it comes in, it mixes things up sometimes. It's energetically like a whirlwind. I almost feel as though you maybe already kind of have experienced this Tower energy. Knight of Wands swoops in and brings in news very quickly that can cause this. And I see you also had a miscarriage as well, which I'm deeply sorry for. I'm sending healing energy for that as well. That must be awful. Elise, I'm gonna start back early. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, October too is. I'm gonna pull cards for October for you, but I feel like this again with the Seven of Wands, the same message coming through, and with the Queen of Coins or Pentacles, is this energy of taking care of your health and not that push through energy. I think sometimes we just feel like when something falls apart, it's like, all right, I need to just start building up again. I need to start building it. I need to start, attacking it. Maybe not attacking is the right word, but like tackling it. That's what I mean. Like tackling this, whatever it is, whatever the manifestation is like tackling the manifestation that was disappointing or did not meet our full expectations. I'll pull some oracle cards for the group too at the end, just to tie it up so that everybody gets a little bit more energy of kind of what we can expect. But yeah, like tackling the problem. And I think what this full moon energy has kind of consistently been saying for our group tonight is Seven of Wands in reverse. It's just not the right time. And always ultimately listen to your intuition for when it is time to step in, but it's almost as though it's not the right time to step up, which seems like the opposite of what the message should be, which is like, just go for it. But in this case, I'm seeing the full moon energy is almost, now's a good night for sure to set your intentions. But there's this allowance, and this is for you, Skylar, as well, but there's this almost allowance for you to give your body a break also, as much as you can. Of course, I know you're saying kind of October, so this may in between maybe the time where you work on health and loving the body and reconnecting with the body instead of feeling like you're fighting against it or feel as though it's not working for you. This is an opportunity with the Pisces energy to really go into that like healing mindset of loving it and connecting and grounding with it instead of expecting it to overcome. That connection with the body is kind of coming up again for me too. Yay. Thank you so much, Skylar. Thank you so much. So without a doubt, this has been a whirlwind and difficult to kind of pick yourself up again and keep trying and going for it. And of course, that's ultimately the result, is that we continue forward and we continue to stay in that focused manifestation mindset to reach that goal and to be rewarded, by your effort and by that energy and by that focus, which is all positive things. But yes, it is showing, that this is an unstable, feeling right now on not being on firm ground and feeling unstable and feeling like too much at once and wanting to kind of rebuild. But I feel like what I'm hearing is you're not behind, there's not you don't need to catch up. There's not a catch up or anything. Like this is exactly kind of the time for you to connect with the body I guess like that's kind of that energy I'm feeling for you right now, generally from this reading. And one more card for this. 10 of Cups. Yeah, there's still healing needing to be done. But you're at the end of this cycle too, of this kind of healing, emotional, caring for that emotional body as well. Yes, I'm getting 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I'm just hearing a take care of yourself, 9 of Coins. Yeah, I think that this is really a time to, Skylar, for in between this time, maybe of everything just kind of like this, that overwhelming feeling, just feeling almost like things are coming at you at all directions, maybe even not just in pregnancy related energy, but just in general feeling all over. Yeah, even the cards are kind of flying. Yeah, just feeling with the five of Wands is there's not a race here. Instead, it's more of of finding your center again, and dedicating that time to that. And I think that's going to be really powerful and really healing for you. And all of us really, for this full moon, seems to be pointing to that centering, aligned energy. And as I said before, the 10 of Cups came up in reverse, the 8 of Cups, fully giving yourself that time to heal and taking your time with that too. And that may be longer than just even the rest of this year even. But I think that the energy here is one of, again, it's okay to not like push through it. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I think that message is kind of like a common theme for us, but let's pull some oracle cards too for everybody. So thank you so much, guys, for popping in. Nikki and DC. I am actually kind of wrapping up this live. I'm so sorry. I wish I could read for everybody. It's already been like over an hour. And even though I feel like I could just go forever, I actually have to leave soon. So I do want to pick some uplifting oracle cards for everybody. Again, I hope you guys are having a great full moon. I hope you're able to do kind of a setting of intentions tonight too. That's what's so important, is that the tarot cards are here to help guide and let you know what the current energy is, but you do have free will. So, setting the intention for healing, for giving yourself time tonight, or even in the next couple of days, just because the full moon energy will last, will linger. Give yourself that time to find, to set down your intentions, and also ask, like, again, I feel this, like, ask for them to come to you, because that's what I feel like the full moon wants to deliver, is what I'm kind of hearing. All right, let's see what message does the full moon have for us? What final messages does the full moon have? They're a little like larger cards, so sometimes they're harder to shuffle. Okay. If you again, if I didn't get your reading, don't forget to subscribe. That way that, if I have another live or my next pick a card, you can hop on and have another opportunity to get a free reading. Okay. It might take a few seconds, but I feel like there's a card in here that does want to come out. You're welcome, DC. Thanks for popping in. Also, I have my own shop too, my own Etsy shop, and my own personal readings that you can request as well. So I have links in the description box for all of that stuff too. Okay. Wow, this is just not my scroll. Let's see. Come on, we need one message for the group. Am I in the right deck? Sometimes when this happens, it's like, I need to pick another deck. Doesn't want. One more time. Let's see. No. Way too many cards. We're going to another deck. And actually, this is my Autumn's Delight deck, so it's nicely themed. You're very welcome, Skylar. I've always struggled with loving myself. Yeah, that can be a lot to kind of like separate yourself. But of course, like that's the thing, right? Is with the Tower is whenever we're broken down or things fall apart or people fall away, it's because it was no longer serving us. And even though it can be painful and it can, stir up our lives, it's like a necessary evil to rebuilding a stronger, more quality life, more high quality experience. We're just no longer like aligned with those things. It's crazy how that could happen too. Like you don't even realize you're changing, but all of a sudden all the people around you just don't fit you anymore, or they just don't align with you anymore, and you're like, did I change? Did they change? Last couple months, health concerns, kind of putting an off point to the doctor. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a strong message there as well, is taking care of your health. So this might be a good time to do that. All right, so let's look at, we have superstition. It's kind of cool, huh? Harvest, simplicity. And then we have appearance for everybody. What I'm first hearing, so appearance is coming through too, and simplicity. So there's a lot of different messages for this, but first off, I do want to kind of put like the simplicity here. Things are not as complex as they appear to be right now for us. I feel as though there's results coming through. We have superstition again with things are not as complex as they seem. And I also feel with appearances that things may appear to us, answers, results, manifestation, the next steps, the guidance that we need is appearing to us in a very simple and obvious way. Your guides might even be giving you messages that are appearing to you in a very simple way. In other words, it may even be, for many of us, it may even be that it's like, keep doing what you're doing. It just seems so simple, or even like the whole Seven of Wands thing in reverse. It seems so simple to just kind of let something go and to take a step back from it and to allow things to come through rather than trying to like push forward with it. It seems so simple and so obvious, like, but this is really the answer. This is really the message for us is let go of this, even like expectation. I'm feeling with superstition is kind of like a belief that's kind of a false belief that causes fear in us. It's a belief that is untrue and just kind of causes us unnecessary fear in something, even though it's actually for our good. Like, for example, black cats are considered unlucky, or Friday the 13th is considered unlucky, but really it originated as a very lucky day. But it got kind of misconstrued either because of a pagan type, because it was pagan and it's feared, or it was considered, evil, just like a cat, which it's just a superstition. It's not a real fear. So I feel as though this kind of like building something up in our minds as this like big fear, this big complex problem is we're like overcomplicating it, and there's a simplicity here that I do feel is going to appear to us in a very, it's going to appear to us in a very simple way. It's going to resolve itself in a very simple way. And I love harvest because this is, I mean, we're moving into fall, my favorite time of the year, but the fall is all about the harvest. It's all about the results and the fruits of your labor. It's you've been working all year, or you've been working, you know, for the farmers, working all year to then harvest the abundance and the prosperity to bring it in, so that you are then, you're covered for the winter. So this harvest card coming in for us is saying that, you know, the results are here, or the results are coming, the results are going to reveal themselves. It's going to be a very simple solution, or very simple answers, how they're going to appear. And so it's kind of like, just be open and don't expect, I guess, like, that's the other thing too, is it may come to us in a way that's unexpected, so that we assume that, or we fear that it's going to go wrong, or that it's going to, you know, fall apart, or that it's going to disappoint in some way. But I almost feel like the simpler, the better. You know, don't complicate, don't push through things, don't force things, allow it to bring itself to you. So I think I really do feel like that's, again, like, the Seven of Wands in reverse keeps coming through. But I think that's really like kind of the intention here of the full moon for us to open up to our higher and our psychic energy too, because Pisces is all about that, like, psychic, intuitive energy, and the healing energy of the water sign. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing for this full moon energy. I hope these messages are helpful to kind of everybody moving through your week through to the new moon. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome full moon. Again, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Skylar, thank you so much for your kind words. I'm so happy that these have been really helpful, and just like the way you're describing this, such accurate details. That's so beautiful, and I really, really appreciate that. So I love all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this live. It was kind of impromptu, and I just did it for fun, but I'm glad I was able to get to some of your reads. So anyway, I hope to see you guys back soon. Oh, awesome. Yay. I'm so glad that final reading hopefully got some of you guys the answers you were looking for. Perfect. All right. See you guys later. I will probably be doing, well, I hope I will be doing more lives, just because I've missed you guys so much. So bye until next time, I guess. Have a good one.